Hey everybody, I got a very unusual unboxing to do for you right now. So if you want to see a little bit of what it looks like when you've reholdered a CGC slab book, stick around and check out this unboxing. So I sent in 4 of my CGC slabs to get them reholdered because they were cracked or separating or just simply had the older, more flimsy design slab. None of these are going to get new grades or anything like that. One of them I had banged, and I kind of, owe CGC the money for that one just because I did it myself. It should not have been injured, but it had a fall. The other 3, though, had an older slab and were either already cracked or were kind of separating, so I just wanted them in the newer case, which is a little sturdier. So I'm going to open this guy up, see how they look in their new cases. I've been doing CGC for about a year now, and I've been very happy with what's been going on with them, but at the same time, I do appreciate that there are other companies, and I do plan on giving CBCS a shot here in the near future, just to kind of get a sense of the different companies. This is my first time ever really doing any kind of slabs, so this is a new experience for me overall. So here they are. I got all of them in their new cases. They feel a lot more sturdy. Hopefully no Newton rings or anything. They're taped together in one block. Sorry, rubber bands as well. Separate these guys out. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. The one I want to share first is the first. The first one is the one I banged, and so I really wanted to see it back in a normal case again. This is my Cosmic Ghost Rider first appearance. Thanos 13, right? Yeah, 13. Great cover. 9.4. Boom. There we go. Looks really nice. Strong, sturdy case. Lovely new bag. I'm going to probably have that one for sale at some point in the near future. The other 3 I am keeping. Well, sorry, 2 of them I'm keeping, and 2 of them I'll be selling. So let's see here. They sent some paperwork along with this one. Got my paperwork information. I'll go over a little bit of the cost as well in this video. This was a gift from TJ the Slab Dragon Watson because he saw that I love this cover from Justice League of America. This is that great Birds of Prey sort of cover with the just great Adam Hughes artwork, just beautiful. Yeah, Black Canary looking all tough and badass. Just a great cover. 9.6, white pages, beautiful. And the old case for this one that was the slender case was separating. The older case just wasn't gonna do it, and now it looks great in this beautiful sturdy case. I don't think this would ever go up to a 9.8. It's got some scuffing, I think, but that's about it. It is just a beautiful cover. Great Adam Hughes. One of my favorite Adam Hughes covers. That one came out beautiful. And I'll also show you what the older cases looked like versus the newer. Newer cases don't have the writing on the outside. It's inside of the slab. It's a thicker slab. It just feels generally a little more sturdier, a little more clear. I don't see any Newton rings on any of these so far. Very happy about the look. A few of you might be wondering what do the old slabs look like, and this would be an example of one of these. I should have sent this one in too. I just totally forgot because I think I had it displayed somewhere. This is Avengers 2 from my guy Steve Whiting, but you can see this is a far skinnier slab. When you compare it to the other slab, you can see size-wise there's quite a big difference. Also, the label itself looks very different, the way they did that. And then you have this sort of peels up. It's on the outside, the label on the outside. So that, I like the other design better. On top of which, I don't know if it was me or if it's just the slab itself, there's a crack, and there you can see that, yeah, that I would like to repair. So I think these cracked a little more often. That was at least what I hear. So this one will probably go in the next round of reholders that I end up doing. All right, I got 2 more here. One that I will end up probably selling at some point. I won this in the second or third round of Jabroni boxes. This is X Factor, issue number 24, first full appearance of the angel with the metal wings called Archangel, one of the horsemen of Apocalypse. 4 horsemen. Shout out to the other 4 horsemen. Great character, great cover, 9.6. So at some point I'll probably sell it. Maybe if the character makes an appearance at some point, I think it would be a great time to pass this one along. But a great, I think my favorite iteration of Angel in comics. So that one is going in the for sale box. It's got a nice new case. The other case had a small crack, and it was the slightly older style of case. So there's a good one for the box for sale. And then lastly, the one I'm most excited about, I bought this when JD and the Comic Corps were doing a charity auction for the Midwest Comic Man Paul. And there was a giant lot of Daredevil books, and it included this slab. And when JD was selling it, he's like, it's got cracks and it's an older slab, but you can reslab it. Like, you know, pay the money to reslab it. And I was waiting to do that, and I'm glad I did. Ooh, a Pedigree. This one's a Pedigree. I didn't realize it was a Western pen. This is my first Pedigree. Look, the new label is telling me all kinds of stuff here. It's a gray label, the Western pen Pedigree. And I'll explain a little bit about pedigrees, but that just blew my mind. That was an exciting reveal moment for me. 9.2 white pages. This is a Key Electra appearance. Great Frank Miller art piece. Says Miller Story, Miller and Klaus Janson cover and art. If you don't know Klaus Janson, he did a lot of the inking and coloring. Inking and then detail work sometimes on Frank's artwork, because Frank had to do 2 Daredevil comics, writing and drawing a month. And so often Klaus would be doing the work. Klaus is really nice. I met him in Baltimore, and he signed some of my favorite Daredevil books. But this is a beauty. Huge thanks to JD for selling this, and I hope the money was helpful to Midwest, because I got great books, and I know it was supporting. So, wow. Beautiful book, 9.2 Western pen. So let's talk about pedigrees. A pedigree is when CGC recognizes the single owner of a collection. Someone who has collected for a long time, cared for their books in a certain way, and then they recognize that that book is of a special grade because of who held it, how they cared for it, and how long they had the books. So this is I want to say there's only a single digit number of pedigrees, like 8 or 9, but I'm sure someone in the chat or in the comments down below can let me know how many pedigrees they are aware of. So this is the Western pen pedigree. So it gets, I didn't realize they have their own colored label. It looks like a slightly off gray color. That is cool. Dang. Because the old label that I remember was still blue. It just said Western pen. I had forgotten that it was a pedigreed book. So beautiful book, 1982. And dang, that one is staying in the collection for a long time. Love me the Frank Miller Daredevil run. And this baby is staying with Johnny. I want to spend a little time talking about the cost of reholdering a book. Firstly, the benefit is turnaround times are much faster. I think door to door, this was 3 weeks, somewhere in that 3-week range. It went really quickly. They don't need to send it through grading, pressing, cleaning, and none of that other stuff. It goes to a different department where they're just checking to make sure you didn't change the books out or anything like that. If they feel like it's just a simple reholder, it'll go through the process real quickly. Occasionally they might feel like, well, this case looks like it was opened so much, we can't be sure the grade is still valid. And that would then go through a different process. And I think they usually have to send you an email and say, do you want us to go through the regular pressing, cleaning, slabbing, or what have you, grading processes. So mine didn't have that problem. The cracks and the issues were small enough that they just kept the grades they had, sent them through, reholdered them, and did the work for me. Let's talk about the cost. The work is $15 per book, which is very reasonable, I think. So it's just the $15 cost to reholder it, and you're done. Now there's obviously other fees. There's a shipping. So there was $20 shipping. So for 4 books, what's that come out to? $5 a book. So now I'm at $20 a book for the with the shipping included. And I think that is about it. There's a $5 handling fee. So what is that? $1.20 a book. So now we're at $21.20. Obviously, the more books that you do at the same time, then you can lower some of that. I wish I had sent, that Avengers one along, but we'll just forget about that now. I think that's the key in math. So if you are looking to reholder some books, if you have a CGC account, or if your local comic shop or friend has the account, you can pay them maybe to do the work, but the cost should be $15 a book plus the shipping and handling fees. So there's my quickie unboxing. 4 books back in the collection, all looking pristine, beautiful. 2 for sale later in the future, maybe. 2 that I'm going to definitely be keeping for a long, long time, and that mean a lot to me. I love having them in those nice, clean, new slab cases, and I will definitely hold on to that Avengers 2 from Steve Whiting and have that go in with a few others down the road, because I always seem to be buying those old holders just because they're a great chance to maybe get a grade bump if they've never been pressed and cleaned. So it's possible that I'll have a couple that need to be thrown into another round of reholdering. If you guys have any questions, you feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.